Hey everybody, this is Pete Bartolozzi, and I just wanted to share a little thought with you. Um, we had just celebrated the 250th anniversary of our country, of our Constitution, well, basically 250th from the Declaration of Independence, which is really the founding document of this country upon which the Constitution is based. And I taught that in another session on biblical constitutional patriotism, biblical civil government, I believe I called it. Um, and there's a lot that's been going on in this country, as we well know. And I believe things now are going to begin to accelerate more towards God's this divine turnaround. And in this time, now again, I don't claim to be a prophet, but we can sense God's timing in things as Christians. He can show us things to come even without being a prophet. And in this time, there's been a lot of what I'm going to call R words, with the letter R, begin with the letter R, that have been standing out to me. And I began, and I only had, there was like 5 or 6 of them, and something was telling me there are 7 R's of this divine turnaround. And finally, for some time now, I have those 7 R's. And the first one is divine reset. And reset is defined as to set again or anew, such as to put back into an original place or position. This country is being brought by God's design, by divine intervention, or divine providence, as our founding forefathers more commonly would say, that this nation is going to be returned back to its founding roots in our covenant with God in the Constitution. And therefore, divine government will be reestablished. And then divine reformation. Reformation, an improved state or way of functioning that results from the correction of abuses and habits and practices. There's going to be divine reformation in that sense. And then there was some prophets who simultaneously received from God in one meeting divine renaissance. And renaissance means a renewal of life, vigor, interest, etc. A revival or rebirth, especially of culture and learning. And there will be a divine influence behind this renaissance. And then also realignment, a divine realignment of things. Realignment means to put things back in their correct place. The act of changing your opinions, policies, etc., so that they are the same as those of another person, group, etc. In this case, to the divine standards, the Word of God, that our founding forefathers established constitutionally. Then there's a divine restoration, a return of something to a former, original, normal, or unimpaired condition. And then divine restitution, a recompense for injury or loss, to restore to original owner. And there's been a lot of stealing from the American people that the liberal false government has done for a few decades now. And then, of course, divine refreshing. And it is defined as serving to refresh or invigorate someone. But I use this word because it was used of divine revival in Peter's sermon in Acts chapter 2. The divine the refreshings that he spoke of referred to what we call revivals. And so that's the 7 R's. The enemy is not going down without a fight. And so we're going to see some things. I just got done watching the movie Young Washington, as it is here the day after the 4th of July, where we celebrated. And it reminded me that during that time, there were people they called Tories, which were people in the colonies who were loyal to Britain and they found themselves justified to get together as vigilante groups and attack those who were patriots for this country, those who wanted to break from England, and they would rob from them and even kill them. And we have groups such as Black Lives Matter and Antifa, and don't let the name Black Lives Matter deceive you. It isn't about Black lives, it's about terrorism. Just like the Tories of that time. And when they react out, they're going to try to cause great disruption in this country. I think it's primarily just going to happen in major cities. And one minister talks about Decapolis, that he keeps hearing from God, and Decapolis means 10 cities. And so it seems like there may be 10 major cities where this may occur. And then there was other sources, and I don't remember where it came from, but they talked about even the top 40 cities. And so that's quite a bit more than the 7. However, God has this. In the vision given to George Washington, the last conflict is what we're in. And it is people who come from all different continents, and they've let in so many. The last false administration opened the borders and let people in from all these continents who are terrorists, not people who are seeking to be a part of this country, to assimilate to this country, but have let so many in. And so there's going to be not so much full-blown war so much but the military most likely will be involved to put this down. Don't be afraid of these things. This is going to be a part of what it takes. We have to stop the enemy in order to bring this country back. And God is behind this. And God, no matter what you think of Trump, God is behind him. He is God's choice for this time. He's strong-charactered, and we needed somebody strong-charactered in this time. Just like, England needed the prime minister during World War II, Winston Churchill. Strong character. Not everybody in his country liked him. Not even all the conservatives liked him. But he was God's choice in that time to get them through that. And whether you liked him or not, just trust God in what he's doing in this time and pray for him, whether you like him or not. And from my perspective, I like him. From the very get-go, I've liked him. And I knew even before he came down that escalator, declaring that he's running for president. I knew for a long time we needed somebody, a strong character, to get this nation turned around. And when he stepped on the scene, I said, that's him. I know it. And so thank God, trust God. And so when we see these things, don't be in fear. Trust God, and God will get us through. And it's going to happen. It's going to happen strong, but it's going to happen quick as well. So stay steady, stay in faith, and be blessed.